first one of this week. I'm probably not going to get a huge number done this week really, but we'll see where we got to, so this one is a 1987 Kawasaki kx250. These things make cracking EVO race bikes. You always get a decent amount of bike for your money. They're competitive, they're reliable, they're easy to get bits for, they look good. What's not to like really? And the best thing about them is it's a flipping 252 stroke, so you know it's all a bonus. It's all a bonus. So I've had a general look over this bike and it looks to be in pretty reasonable nick, to be honest. Needs bits and pieces here and there, but they all do. It'll clean up lovely, I think. Won't need a huge amount of doing to make it race ready, I don't think. Just the probably the worst bit really is, and it's not even that bad, there's a couple of spokes missing out of the rear wheel, and the silencer hasn't been sealing amazingly on the exhaust pipe, so there's a load of black sludge and stuff around the back end of the bike, but like I say, that is a minor thing. The rest of it seems good. Front wheel looks good, front forks look good, tank looks to be in decent condition, everything seems to be working, so it's literally going to be a case of clean it up, give it a service, do whatever cosmetic work you want to. I always think with a race bike you're better off having it as a functional thing. Don't worry too much about the cosmetics of it, because you're gonna thrash it around, aren't you? That being said, it is nice turning up to a race paddock with a beautifully blinged up bike, but that's personal preference really. The other way of doing it is turning up with a bike that just looks like you've rolled it out of the back of a whatever and not done anything to it, and it goes like stink. So, and that could well be the case with this one, because like I say, it's really not that bad at all. So let's have a quick look around it, and we'll do the gearbox test, and we'll hopefully get her fired up. I haven't tried firing her up yet, but don't see a reason why she won't fire. And then hopefully give her a bit of a run around the garden for you so you can see her riding, and then take it from there really. So if we have a look at what I'm talking about, the bad bit is first. So the bad bit, you can see all the black on the tyre. That has come from the silencer there. I mean, that can be easily sealed up. It probably just needs those Jubilee clips tightening, or maybe a bigger piece of rubber hose. You'll see on the back the caliper guard there, which is, you know, in decent nick itself, but it's all black, and that's all the unburnt oil. And then there's a couple of spokes missing, so there's one there, and then I did spot another one as well. I'll possibly not be able to see it now. Oh, there we go. There's the other one. But other than that, the rear rim looks nice and straight. Even the tyres not in bad condition. Don't know how old it is, of course, but it doesn't look bad. Still got the little bobbles on it, so it's obviously not had too much stick really. Rear disc's a bit rusty, but rear brake works. And someone's tried to spray bits and pieces up. I mean, they've done a nice fade job of green to black there. Beautiful paintwork that they've done. God knows why people do these silly things. Anyway, so yeah, so seat looks to be in decent nick. It's not the original seat cover. Someone's covered it, but it doesn't look too bad. Certainly I wouldn't be overly concerned about that. It's had some race tech suspension work done on it at some point. Obviously we don't know what weight the rider was, but you would be able to figure that out from the rate of the spring. You'd just have to work backwards really to work that out. Engine casing's looking good condition. Turns over with good compression. It sparks. The kill switch works. The radiator's looking reasonable condition. The exhaust pipe is a pro circuit. It's got a few dents, but nothing massive. Couple of dents underneath. The frame rails look to be in good condition from what I've seen. Like I say, the forks, the chrome's good. Chrome's immaculate. Front wheel is in absolutely perfect condition. The front end of the bike looks as though it's been looked after very, very well. Even the plastics, you could get away with running those plastics, no problem at all. They'll be a little bit brittle, so they might crack a bit easier than a fresh set, but definitely not in bad condition at all. Tank looks nice. A few bits and pieces. New bar pad would be nice. New clutch lever would be nice. Adjust the clutch so that it's not horrendously stiff. New cable probably. But all looks good on this side. They've painted the gear shifter as well. But they've painted that all in black. The swing arm and the chain slider look to be in good serviceable condition. Chain's not bad. There's no play in it, so that, even that's okay. And then we're back around to this rear wheel, which has got the oil all over it. Definitely wouldn't. Well, it'll just clean up when you wash the thing. It'll just clean up that. The only thing is with that rear wheel is the couple of missing spokes, which you will want to change or get sorted out. Anyway, let's get the gearbox check done and let's see where we go from there with getting us started and hopefully run around the garden. There we go. So we're in neutral there. First gear, second gear, third, fourth, fifth. And that's the top of the gearbox is fifth. Back down into fourth, third, second, and neutral. Right, let's see if we can get her fired up and hopefully take her for a little spin. It's got a nice little thing, this. Anyway, it's just been running like a beauty. Let's see if I can show you what it does. I don't know whether you saw that, but where there's a missing rivet there in the silencer, it blows smoke out the top. Nice. riding beautifully. Perfect. Perfect bike. It will be really easy to make it race ready. Just a little bit annoyed with myself because flipping, it's took me ages to get a microphone sorted for these videos, and messed about with a couple of microphones that weren't very good. Spent a bit more money on this one. I've hardly been using it for any time. My camera's just slipped off the tripod, my iPhone's just slipped off the tripod and snapped the flipping port off the microphone. So I'm not a very happy boy. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just search Phoenix Motos.